What's up, guys? Savage Racing back here. Hope you're having a good day. We got another crazy build here. Think you guys are gonna like it. You know us, we like crazy builds and crazy stuff. My nickname is Crazy Kyle. So yeah, we got a hookup from a local guy here, Chad's Quick Auto. Has an old race car. It's an old Mustang, and I got the idea, let's turn it into a drift car. So it's an old 4-cylinder powered car, revs to 8,300. Should be awesome. Yeah, super high R's, so that's going to be super epic to drift high RPMs. But yeah, I'm thinking, how hard would it be to turn an old race car into a drift ar, right? It can't be that hard. So if we can do it to a van, we can do it to an old race car. So yeah, so hope you guys stay tuned for some awesome content on this build. It should be pretty epic. We've got lots of people coming together on it to work on it, and the goal with the car is to hopefully be a kind of a learner car for people that you know, are in my program and help with the drift cars and help me. So I want to make something for them to be able to drift and just to, you know, get an experience for it and see if it's something they want to actually, you know, do and build their own drift car. Got to get air in the tires. It's been sitting here for a little bit, so we'll get the hood off so we can see that awesome 4-cylinder. I believe it's a Pinto motor. Don't hold me to anything, guys. I'm new to this Mustang thing and the Ford thing, so who knows? Might get a small block, might get an LS, you never know. But yeah, hopefully we can get this 4-cylinder to rip. So I believe it's a 2.3 liter Pinto motor, or I guess it did come in the Mustang as well. But yeah, should be a rowdy thing. But we'll get the hood off, get some air in the tires, hopefully. They look pretty rough. The window net out and see if we can find a steering wheel for it. And if not, we'll get some vice grips, and then we'll get the trailer backed up to it and get this beast loaded up and on to the race shop. Get her dialed in.
You think she'll fire?
No way.
No?
No, like right now?
Like, you think it'll run?
No, no. Super simple MSD ignition. If that's good and we're getting spark out of that, should be relatively easy to get started. I mean, these aren't new motors, so it's a couple wires and she's popping off. So we'll even pop her off with some ether if we have to, you know, just to hear it pop. It's a single seater right now because it's an old oval style race car, and so they have the roll cage in the passenger side. My thought was to possibly cut that out and put another seat in, but we'll have to see how much modifications they did to the floorboard, if that's even still possible. But it might be cool to just be a single seater so that, you know, I can give you some tips and tricks, and then you can go out and kind of figure it out for yourself. Sometimes that's just what you got to do, is just get out there and figure it out yourself a little bit. So you don't want somebody breathing down your neck the whole time you're out there.
Currently this thing is slammed.
Yeah, well,
on the ground.
With rock crawler pressure in the tires, 1 PSI or 0. This one's debeaded, so.
Oh, frick.
I think if we just jack it up, maybe. Hopefully we can get a jack under there. Then should be able to get it. Should be a rocket ship with that 2.3 liter in it. I'm sure it weighs, can't be over 2,000 pounds.
No way.
And, you know, it's easier to drift something you don't care about as much, so. And this is fully barred front and rear, so it should be epic. You should be able to bounce it off walls and almost have no damage. So yeah, let's get into it.
All right.
Hey, cameraman, am I getting that side?
I don't get my hands dirty, remember?
Just 2 fingers. The motor looks sick. I love the valve cover, and it's carbureted, so we'll see on that. My original small block 350 had in my 240. It was carbureted, and it worked pretty well. I feel like maybe once I got a little better and was throwing it a little harder, it had a little bit of issues, but
yeah,
we'll
I don't
see.
think we're going to be throwing massive G's at this thing. This carburetor should be able to keep up, no problem.
We're going to put 195s on it, pump it up to like 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah.
So people can just drift.
Nice and easy.
Yep, learner car. I'm stoked. I'm really excited.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
All right, let's throw some air in these tires and see if it'll roll.
She's alive! Look at her raise. Look at her raise off the ground. She's coming back from the dirt. And look at how easy the suspension is to get to and adjust. adjust. I mean, you can literally adjust your freaking caster right there at the top. Like, really easy. Yeah, I think it, who knows, it might have decent angle right now. And check out these freaking shocks. How cool is this? So it's a coil spring, and then they have a big, basically, it's not all thread, but it's basically all thread, and then it just has a 1/2 inch input on the top. And so you literally can adjust your ride height by just putting a 1/2 inch extension in there, jacking up the car, and then that threads down.
That's dope.
Yeah, so you can jack the car that way to get more jacking out of it, or ride height, or vice versa. So that I've wanted to do that on something before. That's super cool. Next, that one's debeaded, so I don't think that one's gonna go on so easy.
You didn't bring any ether?
Yeah, do it on the car. That would be awesome. Off-road style. What's the deal with that other car on the end? What fell on it, you know? On the back?
I have no idea.
That'd be kind of cool to show up and be drifting a car that's crushed. Just half crushed on the... Just
You
ripping
would.
It.
You would.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
This is McLaren?
Yeah, McLaren. Okay, hopefully. Nice thing about this is it's not a 240. We can just basically jack it off the body kit, right? No, I'm just kidding. Can't do that, but we can pretty much jack it wherever. She's an oval car. Yeah, this thing is awesome. It just has jack points everywhere. This is amazing.
Is it lifting?
Oh, it
Or-
should be.
Oh, yeah,
I have
it's
it.
lifting.
I have it. I have it jacked. We need another extension.
Yeah.
Just put the air gun down in there, maybe.
Straight to it?
Would that work? Yeah. Make sure it's in neutral.
Is that?
Good?
Yep.
That's good.
That's how light that thing is.
What do you think this thing weighs?
Hey.
Less than 2,000, right?
How long ago did you say? Was it 10 years ago that they tried to do the California race?
No, this was
Like 5 years ago. 3 years ago.
yeah, maybe not even. Probably
Time flies and you're having fun.
not as.
Yeah, we could probably push it from there.
Yeah.
Nice. There she be. Nice, guys. Got her hooked up.
We got ourselves a race car.
We're going backwards in cylinders now. We're going from V8 to 4-cylinder, so I don't know about that.
Well, we're going up in RPMs.
There you go.
Make up for it in the catch-up.
6 to 8, baby. 8,300 RPM. How wild is that? We'll
Yeah,
be
that's
testing
gonna be
that.
awesome. I'm a big RPMs guy.
Pretty cool. Has
Oh,
some
heck
nice
yeah.
dampening shocks. And the coils in the back on these are adjustable too.
Yep.
But look at how funny this is. The rear coil on this passenger side isn't even touching the freaking perch. Probably because we jacked the front up so much.
Yeah, that is true.
But still pretty funny.
The rear diff needs oil.
And I believe that's the 7 3/4 ring gear. Don't hold me to that, but who knows? Probably going to try to find a locker for this one and rock it, and then maybe go to an 8.8. But we'll just see what we break and then upgrade from there. Epic.
Race car stuff.
Race car.
Race car stuff. Oh, yeah.
Need a bar here? No. Put one there. Got her done, guys. We loaded. The process has started. We're gonna get this thing back to the race shop, start tearing it down, cutting stuff off, putting stuff on, doing all the stuff. Who knows? We got to weld up the rear diff. We got to get some power steering. Got to get some camber for our drift angle. We got to get drift angle. So lots to do, but I'm super stoked and I can't wait to get into it and show you guys the process. So, and look forward to ripping on a drift track near you soon. So, and tell us what you guys think of the white. What do you think? I kind of like the white, so we might rock it for a while, but tell us what you think in the comments. What should we paint it? What color should we paint it? If you guys like the content, please like, subscribe, hit that bell. We're going to be putting out some epic footage, so definitely want to stay tuned for that. So catch you guys on the next one. So, put a big old trip ski on there that doesn't boost till 4, and you're good.